Now see, this aldehyde and ketone are distinguished by Tollens reagent, and the formula is AgNH3 twice coordinate sphere positive, that is diamine silver 1 ion. This is a Tollens reagent. When this Tollens reagent added to the aldehyde, so what happened? Reaction takes place in a this test tube or container is heating in a water bath. Then what happened? This silver is deposited to the inner wall of the test tube. Inner wall of the test tube में silver deposit हो जाएगा, and this aldehyde is converted into carboxylate ion. Means what happened? This is a Tollens reagent is a reducing agent. Tollens reagent is a reducing agent, so that this aldehyde is changes into carboxylate ion. So in that we can say the aldehyde gives Tollens test positive, means you are getting silver deposited to the mirror, to the inner wall of the test tube. That is Tollens test. Now one more test is there for aldehyde, that is Fehling solution. Fehling solution, here what happened? This Fehling solution means what? Here the Fehling solution is to be prepared by Fehling A plus Fehling B, that is equimolar. While equimolar means both molarity remains same. So Fehling A is a pure copper sulfate and Fehling B is a sodium potassium tartarate. While this equimolar Fehling A, that is copper sulfate, and equimolar sodium potassium tartrate are mixed together to form there is a formation of Fehling solution, and that Fehling solution contain Cu2 plus ion. Cu2 plus ion. Now this Cu2 plus ion, this is the Fehling solution. In their aqueous, that is OH minus. What happened? When this react with aldehyde, that is RCHO. When this react with RCHO2, what happened? There is a formation of this aldehyde is changes into carboxylate, and this cupric is converted into cuprous, that is Cu2O. This is a red brown precipitate formation takes place. This red brown precipitate indicate that what it indicate? It indicate presence of red brown precipitate, that indicate the presence of aldehyde. So this cupric is converted into cuprous oxide, and that is said to be positive test for aldehyde. But this test cannot be given by the benzaldehyde, right? So here this is the test for aldehyde. So how this aldehyde and ketone are distinguished? By the Tollens test and Fehling solution. And here one more test I'll introduce, that is aldehyde containing carbonyl group. How will you obtain कि there is a carbonyl group? How will you know? So there is a test for carbonyl only, just for carbonyl, this CO group. In any molecule, if CO group is present, when it react with 2,4-DNP, dinitrophenyl hydrazine, what happened? It give yellow precipitate or orange precipitate. Yellow-orange precipitate will give, that indicate the given compound contain carbonyl group, that is C double bond O group is present. So that here we will distinguish between aldehyde and ketone. But how will you distinguish ketone? Here only discussion of aldehyde. So ketone, what happened? This ketone is distinguished by simply as we know, ketone means RCOR. This ketone is react with caustic NaOH and I2, that is sodium hydroxide iodine, to form. क्या form करेगा? There is a formation of CHI3, that is yellow precipitate of iodoform. So that always this gives the ketone, that is sodium hydroxide and iodine, that is the sodium hypoiodide formation takes place. So that this is also undergoes reducing agent, right? This carboxylate is ketone is converted into carboxylate. Now here we will discuss reaction with ammonia derivative. What do you mean by ammonia derivative? Ammonia derivative, see here, ammonia, that is NH3. This, when one H is replaced and substituted by Z, that is the formation of NH2Z, and this is the ammonia derivative, NH2Z. And what is Z? Z, I'll tell you. Z value is equal to, see here, Z is said to be, Z क्या होगा? Z may be H hydrogen, may be R alkyl, or maybe OH hydroxy, or maybe NH2, or maybe NHC6H5, or maybe NHC6H5 second position nitro and para position nitro, that is said to be 2,4-DNP, or maybe NHCO NH2. So these are the value of Z to form many compounds, like its derivative said to be ammonia derivative. So this ammonia derivative when react with aldehyde, what happen? This ammonia derivative react with aldehyde to form, क्या form करेगा? Always the reaction takes place in such a way. See here how the reaction takes place. General reaction, I will tell you. This is the aldehyde RCHO. React with NH2Z, right? The reaction takes place. What happened? This always H2O is to be given out to form RCH double bond NZ. अब देखो बेटा, हमेशा ये आपको प्रोडक्ट मिलता रहेगा RCH डबल बॉन्ड NZ. अब Z का वैल्यू तो आपको पता ही है, क्या होगा? Z में भी H, में भी R, में भी OH, में भी NH2, में भी C6H5NH, में भी 2,4-DNP, में भी semi carbazide NHCO NH2, so that you will get all reaction. So this is a simple representation of how ammonia derivative react with aldehyde, and this is very important for exam point of view. Clear? So first you remember its derivative and their name, right? Now here we will discuss type of chemical reaction in carbonyl compound. Again same, carbonyl means what? C double bond O. How the reaction takes place? So first, across the CO group, means here the addition of CO group, यहाँ पे जो रिएक्शन होगा उसमें पहला, सेकेंड टाइप्स ऑफ रिएक्शन है रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ कार्बोनिल ऑक्सीजन बाय अदर ग्रुप. दिस ऑक्सीजन इज टू बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय द अदर, और सिंपली ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ दिस aldehyde, or reduction, reaction with alkali, or any other miscellaneous reactions are there. So here we will discuss first reaction with carbonyl compound. So here in this what happened? Addition across C double bond O. How this reaction takes place? Now see here, this carbonyl group that is R C double bond O and H. What happened? Here the reaction takes place in such a way, this is electronegative oxygen. Due to the polarity, it attract this pi bond to the oxygen because of high electronegative, so that there is a formation of RCO with negative charge, hydrogen and carbon with positive. Because of this, bond is shifted to oxygen. So this is the resonating structure of aldehyde. So aldehyde can be represented by this structure because it also contains pi bond. So here this is the structure of this. On when the reaction takes place to this carbonyl, what happened? First step is there, that is reaction with HCN. Now see HCN, in that H is positive, Cn is negative. Now you will decide where this positive hydrogen will go, towards oxygen or towards carbon. It go towards oxygen because oxygen is negative, so hydrogen here to become OH, and Cn is negative, so it bond to the carbon. So always negative charges are attracted towards the carbon. Why? Because there is a, due to this resonating structure, it is very clear, carbon containing positive charge and oxygen is negative, right, due to the polarity. Now after that, the same reaction here, one you have discussed with the HCN. Now I will tell you next example, that is with sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, right, or sodium sulfite, that is NaHSO3. What happened with NaHSO3? In NaHSO3, this Na is positive and HSO3 is negative. So this HSO3 is joined with carbon and sodium is joined with oxygen because of positive charge. So this sodium bisulfite also give reaction to form, that is nucleophilic addition. Now again the reaction with Grignard reagent. With Grignard reagent, that is RMgX. As we know, RMgX, here what happened? This alkyl group is connected to the R and MgX is bonded with the O, and there is again reaction process, that is hydrolysis. On hydrolysis it will give product as a alcohol, right? It is very important reaction. What happened when aldehyde react with Grignard reagent? So always the first step, carbon bond joined with carbon and MgX with joined with oxygen to form. क्या form करेगा? There is a formation of bond and followed by hydrolysis to form secondary alcohol, and ketone will give tertiary alcohol.